morning, welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've lost over 181 pounds on a ketogenic journey, but it's been hard. This has not been a easy journey for me. Yes, the first 120 pounds was easy. The next 60's been a nightmare, and I've gained 20 here or there for some reasons because I had to go on carbs with the beginning of this stupid virus. There was no meats or anything in town. Then I lost those 23. Then I got extremely ill. But we're in June now. And it has really, really been good. I am going to show you this morning's ketones, glucose, and what I've eaten for dinner because it's after dinner time. And then I'll talk about my day. My morning glucose after fasting 19 hours. We got an 83 this morning. Okay, hold on, my finger's not wanting to bleed again. At least not enough to put on the thingy. Alright. I will put a clip of exactly what that means. So it's 3 o'clock. I've been out in the pool for 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes now. Tried to get my kid to wake up and come out here with me, and she won't wake up. I decided to swim before I eat dinner today because once I swim, I get extremely hungry. Like, I'm already starving. So the smarter thing is to get starving, then eat dinner, instead of get starving, already eating dinner, and don't want to eat anymore because I'm on this, journey of weight loss because I don't do snacks. So I decided to play it smart today, which means when it's dinner time, I'm going to be starving because I'm already getting hungry. 5 p.m. I'm having my dinner. I'm having the rest of my collagen coffee. I do half a scoop twice a day of this stuff. Here's the macros if you want them. I'm also doing 4 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken breast, 2 full wings, and 1 serving of broccoli. So the broccoli is 4 total carbs and 1 net carb, and a 1/4 tablespoon of butter. Okay. So I'm still in that collagen coffee. You saw I'm in therapeutic ketosis still. So when I eat a lot of fats over the 45, 65 range, like 65 is the highest, my therapeutic ketones, my ketones can disappear and my blood sugar goes up. But if I keep my fat grams 66 or whatever less, the higher my ketones are, the lower my blood sugars are. Let me tell you what my blood pressure is. And I think this blood pressure, I don't know if it's from being in ketosis so well, or I really think it had to do with magnesium. I went 2 months with no magnesium and got really sick, weak. Blood pressure was like 225 over 125, like nonstop. My blood sugars were sky high nonstop with only eating 1 carb a day, like 1 or 2 carbs a day, and I'm not joking on that one. I put coconut oil on me, and I'm trying to smooth it all over my legs right now. So I didn't realize how thick I put it on. So that's, if you see me moving funny, that's what I'm trying to do. So But now with the magnesium, my blood pressure, I have to be careful again when standing up. Now I need to re-lower my heart palpitation meds, which also, because the side effect of them is they lower your blood pressure too. Well, they upped it because my blood pressure had been so high the last couple of months. And now I'm like 108/60. And when I'm laying down, it's even lower. And when I stand up for a moment, I almost pass out. The room spins, every thing turns black. And that's why I had to go down to 5 milligrams last time. But they put me all the way back up to 20 because I was having so much issues. So I have to stay there for a month or so because jerking around like this will hurt you really bad with this kind of medication that I am on. So I have to stay on 20 and I have to deal with that issue and then slowly go down again. But I'm really happy that I finally found a magnesium I can take. It is still Nature Made Whey or something like that, but it's the white pill one. It is only $250, I think, $275, I don't know. Yeah, $250. And I was taking 400. So later, if I feel like I need to add more, I'll just cut a pill in half and take both and be at $375 and call it a day. But right now, I'm doing really good with that. I had no issues with the broccoli, people. If you've been following my channel, you will know it's been over a year since I could eat broccoli without severe heartburn, severe gas, and severe stomach cramps from HELL double hockey stick, you know that place. Because all those kind of foods were making me extremely sick. I had the slightest in the background heartburn. Barely can notice it. But there's no pain, no crying, no dying, so we're crossing our fingers we can continue that tomorrow. I was in the pool today. I was in there for almost 2 hours, having fun doing indoor pool exercise, you know, in the pool exercises, and a wasp stung me 3 times. There are 3 huge whelps with tons of blood in the center and skin missing from this wasp. I didn't know they could bite you more than once. I ended up killing it, and it was under the water stinging me, and it was a wasp. I know for sure it wasn't a bee because there's no stingers in it. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a yellow jacket. Let's hope not, because it says yellow jackets can cause severe infections when you get stung by them. But the pain was excruciating, and I'm still in pain. This was hours ago. I've had showers. I've had all kind of stuff. Like, I can't put creams on it. I'm allergic to cortisone creams and anything you can think of. No numbing stuff. No nothing. I've just feel the burn, and it still feels like someone, even though everyone says there's no stinger, someone has got an ice pick jamming into my spine, because the biggest one, the first stung of it, is this big giant hole in the middle of my spine, like right in the middle, and it's gigantic. It's probably this big by now, and the red bloody circle that looks like someone took a bunch of flesh out is pretty big too. It's bigger than my camera little hole on my phone. Whew, excuse me. The sun is, I'm gonna say it again. The sun is hitting me right there in the eye, and for some reason that makes me sneeze a lot. So what was my weight today? Okay, so yesterday was 198.4. I'm having to remember in my head. And today was 197.8. So I've gone down 0.6 pounds. So that's just a sliver over half a pound. So yesterday was the same. Today was the same. Now, I'm not sure if the broccoli is going to affect me or not and the weight not go down tomorrow. We will see, because this is a totally new thing for me. These videos are really short right now. I will try to start making some longer ones. Maybe if I start recording more earlier during the day, but I've been doing a lot. And that super waspy, whatever the heck it was, oh my gosh. It really wrecked my day. Like, all my plans went out the window. I wanted to ride my bike. I wanted to run to the meat market. But no. As y'all can see, my hair is turning pinky blonde because it's summer and it starts to wash out the reddy orange dye I stick in it from Arctic Fox, and the blonde starts showing. I think it kind of needs a little trim. It's not long, like I want it longer, but I'm starting to see some ends that might be split. It doesn't really look split, but they look fried for some reason. It might still be some of the leftover from last year. Last year I had hair down on my butt and I went in the pool for a couple days in a row. I used a special green shampoo. We don't know what happened, but my hair bleached out as blonde as could be, and I didn't put any bleach on it, and it all fell out my hands. They cut a bunch off. Then during the summer it just kept breaking and breaking and breaking, so come October they just chopped it all off. Like, some of the pieces were only this long, but it was all just falling out and breaking everywhere. It had nothing to do with my keto journey at all. I had the most beautiful hair on keto, and whatever happened that summer, I still blame that green shampoo. It's supposed to take the green out of your hair, and it just fried my hair. So I'm not wanting that to happen today. But the ends is hair from last year, which could have got destroyed too, and you know, she didn't cut it all off because I would have been bald. So I can't wait until I have my long hair again though. I really, really miss it. And I ordered me some of these from Walmart. I love these little bandana thingies that you throw up in your hair. But I'm going to shut up because I have nothing else to talk about. And I don't plan on eating anything else. Just drinking, well, eating ice. I eat a couple of cups, maybe a cup this big of chopped ice at night. I can't handle water. Water gives me heartburn. So that's how I've been able to get my water in me. And strangely, I can have coffee with no heartburn. Go figure. It's the weirdest stuff. But that's how I'm getting my liquids, is actually sucking and chewing on ice. So it's not a whole lot at once, but I'm getting plenty in right now. Don't worry, my pee's clear. When I get my test done, I got one done 2 weeks ago. My kidneys are great. They're not dehydrated, even though I was so sick. I can't believe they didn't get dehydrated. But yeah, so I'll show you what I eat tomorrow. We'll see if I go down. We've got to see what that broccoli does to me, because I want to start adding more and more stuff in. Also yesterday, I don't know if I told y'all, but I took this pizza sauce that I've always used on keto. I haven't been able to eat in forever because it is nightshades and tomatoes. Makes my stomach go insane. I wasn't thinking, and after I gave my daughter a bunch, there was a whole spoon of it, and I just ate it. Hours after my dinner, without thinking, to clean the spoon off, to put it in the sink. How many of us moms do that? Probably all of us. That's why I can't make sugar stuff like brownies and stuff, because I'll do it without thinking. But, and it had no carbs in it, of course, because it's like 1/4 cup has 2 carbs in it. So there was no real carbs in it, maybe half, maybe 1. It wasn't the carb that but I'm in shock because my stomach didn't get upset. I know it was just 1 big giant tablespoon, but I didn't throw up. I didn't get heartburn. If you follow my channel, you'll know, even for that small amount, that's a miracle. Because me eating half a tablespoon of, say, cabbage to make sure I cooked it right, I'm dying, okay? Me putting anything other than salt on food, I'm dying. So maybe whatever happened when I was sick fixed my issues. I don't know. I'm not jumping to conclusions because I don't want to jinx anything. But that shocked me and made me a little happy, because when I get all my weight off, I have a whole crap load of recipes that I made when I started keto and I lost 120 pounds on. I used to flatten out chicken breast and make it a pizza. That thing was loaded with cheeses and peppers and mushrooms and green olives, black olives, pizza sauce. I mean, it was delicious, and I miss eating that, and I would like to eat that again. I know it stalls me at this part of my journey because I'm so close to the goal. If you're new to keto, you might learn the closer you get to the goal, the more stuff you have to take away. I ate peanuts and almond flour and everything in the beginning for the first 2 years. Then it stalled me to death and even made my weight go up. Sometimes you have to cut stuff, and sometimes you're lucky and you don't. So just hang in there. Don't give up. I can answer your questions, but all our bodies are completely different, and mine is one of the most stubborn you will ever find. How many people on keto will tell you that they have to do 45 grams of lesser fat or they just maintain? But like I said, I have polycystic ovary syndrome, I have fibromyalgia, I have a messed up adrenal gland, type 2 diabetes, the list goes on and on. I control my diabetes 100% and the side effects of polycystic ovary syndrome 100% with a ketogenic diet. I also control the antibodies that I test positive for that is one of 5 autoimmune diseases, lupus, MS, Hashimoto's, like it's a whole list. As long as I stay on my keto, I always test negative now. If I go off keto for a long time, I test positive. I also control my inflammation and everything else with keto. My cholesterol is 97, and that's the bad cholesterol. My good cholesterol is a little lower than it should be because I did cut out a lot of the olive oils because it was affecting my heartburn. Once I can start putting olive oil back in my diet or more MCT oil, I'll be fine. That'll go up. It's not that low, but those things will help you raise the good cholesterol. I've added exercise because that can help raise the good cholesterol. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll see if my weight goes down. We'll see if the broccoli affected me. Sometimes it takes a little while later. It's been like an hour or so after dinner. So we'll see and I'll let you know.